Hello, racing folks. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the great Pune, not so favorite horses winning. That sort of a center for the 30th September races to be held in Pune and Chennai. Both race, always these both centers always a little big issue, folks. Odds don't open on time, all sorts of hassle. By the way, both centers have some rains, but Pune being a nicely made up for monsoon track should not have a problem. I don't know about Chennai though, but as it is, I'll do Pune only because first day, first center, always some sort of issue. Going straight to the races, folks. The first race is the no whip race. Always small bet advised. There is a horse called she's a teaser S. Wahid trainee. She ran a very forward race last time in a 1400 meters race. This one being a 1200 meters, I think she'll run a better race. Number one, Supreme Spirit is very, very temperamental horse, folks. Going to the gate and then throwing tantrums and saddle had slipped. All sorts of issues were there with her. Plus, she's a top weight and she's a 3-year-old. For one top weight, one 3-year-old to another 3-year-old to give 7 kilos, it's always a little issue involved. So, small bet I would advise. There is a Liam. Trevor gets on the top. He used to be a very nice horse and he bled and then some issues. And let's see how he runs this time. Maybe next time in a 4-year-old over race, maybe we'll check him out. Next race is the Free Press Journal Trophy, folks, for mile and a half. This mile and a half race is always a little bit scare me because some guy with no hope always tries to steal the race and mess up the pace and what have you. There is a horse called Prisesco, Nazar Chino is horse. He just ran last week in a mile race, but he was coming on and turned out very quickly. So watch the body weight. Then there is Amber Knight, who was also held up in the same race and where Malaysia had 3 horses in there. He could run a decent race. Then there is Mastery, who was getting a little tired at the end in the mile and a half race. Now this distance should suit him, but the top weight always scares me in a mile and a half race. Anyways, I seldom bet big money on just a small flutter bet. This mile and a half non-classic races. Race number 3, folks, is the Times of India Trophy for a mile race for Class 1 horses. The horse called Shopping, Pacey Shroff's horse. Last victory was quite an impressive. Neeraj Rawal, because of Ruya, is a retainer. He rides him. He and there is a horse called Coup de Lion. These both horses becomes very tiger kind of attitude when they have the lead. Now, big question mark is who will get the lead, whether Shopping will get the lead or whether this Coup de Lion. Coup de Lion definitely has 5 kilos weight allowance, and both of them have only won when they have start to finish. They can hardly come. If they both get into a speed duel, then it may help in contention. But I would give a little chance to Shopping and then, or I may hedge Coup de Lion. The odds may be good, that is, otherwise no. 4th race, folks, the IndiaRace.com trophy for Class 2. Looks like a very competitive field. Baby Bazooka, after a long time, showed some spark. She loves Pune track. She was also held up. She's at 62 kilos minus 5 AK Aniket getting allowance. She may be in the thick of the things, but you know. Then there is Emperor Rodric. That is my first choice. It's a Pacey Shroff horse. Umesh rides, I guess. Pacey is trying to groom Umesh as PS is on a probably retiring very soon. Umesh does ride very well, that's no question about it. He was not right when he came from Bangalore, was in Paces, one of his interviews I had heard. And now the workouts has been typical Paces style workouts. I'm sure he has improved out of that thing and quite rested also. And then there is a Adhiraj Singh Jodha's or Time and Tide, a 3-year-old, almost now getting by default in class 2. She also had a lot of issues in that Believe race, held up last 100, 200 meters. She should run well. I think the race would be between these two characters. And Irish Gold at the bottom weight maybe can be in the money. That is my thing. The next race, folks, is the Hindu Trophy for maiden 3-year-old only. The horse called Kanya Rashi was a big thing because of his impressive mock race. Mock is a mock, folks, and a race is a race. Everybody was gung-ho, including me. She ran very, very green, and now she gets that blinkers, which I was hoping she'd get, and get Srinath. She needs a stronger ride anyway. And she got beat by a horse called Julius, which is he was not a bad horse. He also ran very good after that race. So Kanya Rashi, my first choice. Second choice, Paces horse called Littorio. Number 4, P.S. Chauhan rides. Littorio is coming from Kolkata. He is a very good specimen of Rodric corner from what I understand from my track fellows. But may need a run on this track, whereas Kanya Rashi has an advantage. I think the jodi of this Kanya Rashi and Littorio is probably a safe bet for the day. There is Goddess of Dawn, who was the favorite, but she is a very, very light filly, and light fillies are very hard to train. If you train her too hard, then she loses more weight. If you don't train, then fitness issue. There are all sorts of things, swimming and this and that. Anyway, the next race, folks, is the 6th race, the Race Mirror Trophy. It's a very average horses in here. This horse called Lord Muffy, Shahzan Shah's training, Jaidev Modi owner. Watch betting trade. Any Jaidev's horse, you have to watch betting. Last time Bomber went way south, the odds. And today also I think he's running next day. Anyways, Lord Muffy has been training very well after a little gap. He should run very well. And then there is Nanda Lagad's horse, Prince Igor, who's up for an hat-trick. He's the horse in a form. That could be a main danger to the Lord Muffy, I think. There's a bomber, some money may come, but I don't think it could be in the place thing. Otherwise, both Jaidev's horses, so you do watch out. The last surah for the day, again, folks, big issue, no whip race. This Walshy character, I have made good money, so I'm little biased. He may place. I've been betting him in place and win once only, and when he won 2 times. But the top weight and 1,000 meter would have been ideal, but this is 200 meters extra he has to travel. The horse there the horse is the Attained. Forget the last run of Attained with a pinch of salt. Trevor had some own agenda and also had some traffic issues. But look at his coat, folks. All these Nazak horses are always dry coated. What feeding problem, or I don't know what the issue is, but some problem. But I'll definitely look his coat carefully before I'll put my tenner on his top. Then there is My Princess is there, and there is Northern Singer. But the Walshy for me, small flutter bed is placed and Attained if the coat is shining and all. It won't shine, but it has not to be dry, that's for sure. Anyways, Emperor Rodric And kanya rashi, if the fitness in the paddock subject to the body weight, could be a decent bet. The odds may be decent enough because PS is not riding. Umesh, you'll always get one more point extra. If PS was riding, it will be 1.5. Because of this character, you may get 2.5. So you can hedge a bet also. Okay, thanks for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. Most of you do watch my channel. Thanks for it, but most of you don't do press the subscription button or like button. So do that. Thanks for watching. Again, gamble sensibly. Chennai Center, there are 2 horses of Deepesh Naredu, which had a benefit of runs there, Vijaya and Armory. I cannot do both centers. It is very difficult for me to watch 2 live things. But these 2 horses may run decent to be in the money. Bye-bye. Take care.